Right. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kayne Dunlop and I am standing for council this time around for the first time. My background is I grew up in and around Manawatu in Palmerston North. As you do when you're a young person, you sometimes disappear and then realise what you missed out on and come back again. I now have the pleasure of bringing up my family here in Palmerston North, and what has attracted us back here and what has been spoken about many times already tonight is the opportunities that Palmerston North present itself. And it's not just the opportunities of employment, but it's the opportunities in terms of the facilities that Palmerston North has and the great place, I suppose, to bring up a family and create a great atmosphere. Why I'm standing for Palmerston North City Council was I believe it's a great potential within the city to continue to grow it. We've got the ability to attract a whole range of talent to our city to help our businesses thrive and help our communities continue to grow. But there needs to be deliberate decisions made to do that. We have to make conscious actions or take conscious actions to make sure that we make good decisions and end up with the results that we're after at the end of the day. In terms of my question, I got one around the size of our council in proportion to our population. And I suppose, first of all, it's a quirk of history as to how we ended up with 16 councillors in the first place. From what I can gather, it's based around our old boroughs and how they all amalgamated and came together. And a bit like turkeys voted for Christmas, politicians never really voted themselves down in number. And just like the MPs never want to go from 120 down to 100, councillors have never wanted to reduce the size of council. When we look at the way how big Palmerston North is and the decisions that are there to be made, I think it's fair to say we can definitely function effectively by reducing our council members. I don't think there's a reason why we have to stick to 16 as we've gone through, and most of you in this room are old enough to remember the wards and how it's changed over time. There's no reason we have to stick with 16 just because that's what's been done in the past. We need to look at the scope of that and make sure that we meet the needs of the city. Thank you.